Hi guys, welcome to Titostutor, your math pedagogue. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to simplify algebraic expressions involving fractions. Here's our first question. It says 20a squared b all over 5ab squared. We're going to be using the expansion method, so it can be broken down to a simple form where we can understand it better. So remember that whenever you have a number and letters standing side by side, it means they are multiplying each other. So we're going to break this down into multiplication, break this down into multiplication. So this is the same as 20 times a square, a times a times b, all over 5 times a times b square, b times b. So because it is multiplication, or on your numerator and your denominator, you can actually divide vertically. You cannot divide vertically when you have plus or minus because the denominator is being shared among the two. But because it is multiplication, you can divide vertically. So we go 5 here 1, 5 here 4. A here 1, A here 1. B here 1, B here 1. So up on my numerator, I have 4A left. And on my denominator, I have only B left. So this is the same as 4a all over b, and I am done. Second question, we're still using the same expansion method. So here we have 5 times p square, p times p times q square, q times q, all over. Here I have 25 times p times q. So I can divide vertically. 5 here 1, 5 in 25 is 5. P here 1, P here 1. There's a q here 1, another q here 1. Up here I have pq left, and the denominator I have only 5 left. So my final answer is p q all over 5, and it's been simplified. All right, now our third question, as you can see, there's a plus. So I'm going to share the denominator with 3x and 6. So I'm going to expand that by saying 3x over 15 plus 6 over 15. So now I can break this down because it's multiplication. I can break this down because it's a single fraction. So this is what I have. 3 here 1, 3 here 5. So I have x all over 5. Here I have 3 here 2, 3 here 5. So it is plus 2 over 5. Now, as you can see, my denominators are the same and my numerators can just add up each other. So I'm going to choose one of the denominators, and on my numerator I have x plus 2. So my final answer to this expression being simplified is x plus 2 all over 5, and I am done. Here's our fourth question. And there's a subtraction sign separating my numerator. So this denominator belongs to this and this. So let's go. I'm going to break that down. 4x all over 12 minus 24 all over 12. So I can break this down because 12 is a multiple of 4. So 4 here 1, 4 here 3. I can do that this as well. In this case, I want the denominator to be 3. So I have 4 here 3, 4 here, 6. So the denominators can be the same. So this is the same as x over 3 minus 6 over 3. Now that the denominators are the same, I can just choose one of it and subtract the numerators, x minus 6. And this has been simplified to this. Final answer, x minus 6 all over 3. If you're still watching till now, I want to say a big thank you to you. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, share, and turn on notification. Here's our number 5 question. It says 3x squared plus 6x all over 12x. There's a plus separating the numerator. So I need to make sure that my 3x squared has the 12x as denominator. 6x also has the 12x as denominator. So I'm going to split that. So I have 3x squared all over 12x plus 6x all over 12x. So now I can break down this fraction. 3 here 1, 3 here 4. Remember, there are two x's here, x squared, x times x, and there's 1 here. So one of the x, we cross out one of the x. I'm left with only 1x. So for this, I have x all over 4 left, plus this as well. I want the denominator to be 4. Yes, I know I can do 6 here 1, 6 here 2. But I still have to change it back to 4 for me to have a common denominator. So why not 3 here, 2, and 3 here, 4. Then I have x here 1, x here 1. So up here I have 2, and down here I have 4. Now the denominators are the same. So I can just choose one of it and add up the numerators. So here, my final answer is x plus 2 all over 4. And I am done. Here's my final question for this video, which is question 6. It says 20x minus 4x squared all over 24x plus 16. As you can see, it has 2 terms at the numerator and also has 2 terms as the denominator. Yeah, if I want to do this, I'm going to say 20x all over the whole of 24x plus 16 minus 4x squared all over 24x plus 16. But that's cumbersome. So you tell yourself, can I actually factorize the expression on the numerator and the expression in the denominator? And the answer is yes, because 20 is a multiple of 4, so you can factorize 4 out. X is a multiple of x squared, so you can factorize x. X squared is the multiple of x, so you can factorize x out. So here I'm going to factorize 4x out and the denominator as well. 24 is a multiple of 4, 16 is a multiple of 4. So I can actually factorize 4 out as well. So let's try that. So factorizing 4 out of the numerator, I put my 4x outside and I open a bracket. So I come to a corner and I say 20x divided by what I factorized out. So I can check out what is remaining. 4 here 1, 4 here 5, x cancels x. So I'm left with only 5. And that's the 5 I'm writing in my brackets. So now I have 4x squared all over 4x. So I know what's remaining. This cancels this. There's a negative sign left. X here 1. It cancels one of the x. So I'm left with negative x. So I write negative x inside my bracket. Can you see? So I'm going to divide this by factorizing the denominator as well. Let's use 4. Yeah, so 4 is common. I open my brackets. So at the corner, I have 24x all over 4. 4 here 1, 4 here 6. So I'm left with 6x. So here I have 6x. Yeah. And 16 divided by 4 is 4 plus 4. So I have two things multiplying each other as my numerator, two things multiplying each other my denominator as well. So I can actually say 4 here 1, 4 here 1. So at my numerator, I'm left with only x, open bracket, 5 minus x, I close my bracket, all over 6x plus 4. I'm not going to leave my answer like this because I can simplify a little further. If you leave your answer like this, it's not wrong, but it's not totally simplified. So you say it's equal to, I open up this bracket with x, I have 5x minus x squared all over 6x plus 4. And I am done. This can be simplified into this. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something, I want you to please subscribe to my channel, like my video, share with anyone you think will need it, and turn on notification so you don't miss any math video from me. Thank you for watching.